Hello, hello, hello. I think we are live. We are live. We are live. Good evening. Good evening. I want to make sure we I can get the business of the day rolling. Okay. Welcome to this event. This is about 9 minutes behind schedule. Sorry, had a lot of issues today. I don't know. Can you hear me? Let me confirm we can hear me loud and clear, because there's really no point me just doing all the talking when nobody can hear me from here. Okay, let me confirm I can be heard. Let me confirm I can be heard. Everything is fine from my end here. I want to confirm I can be heard loud and clear. Okay, I think everything to the best of my knowledge is fine. Everything to the best of my knowledge is fine from my end here. I don't know about you. If you are there, okay, good. I can see a handful of us in the house already. Okay, good. I can see and hear you. Oh, good. Adekola. Now, if you can see and hear me, please just make some noise there. Make some noise on the chat box so that I can kick it started. I can get the event started right away. Because from my end here, everything is fine. People around can hear me. I'm watching from another laptop, and everything seems to be fine. Okay, this is quite unusual. That today I have to make use of this mic, but that'll be for a short time. That'll be for a very short time, right? I want to really prove a point to some persons who think this thing automated, who think that we do not live webinar like this. Before I drop it and continue with my slide in the course of the teaching. I think that will be all for now for the mic. This is a proof that I'm a real human being. But Ogiddi stays in Lagos, and that those things I send you are not automated. They are things I have, that things I write, impromptu on my own, marketing messages and experiences. So that's it. Welcome once again. Welcome once again. I'll be dropping this mic now, and then do the opening ritual, and then get the business of the day started. Okay, I'm dropping it right now, and then in a short minute I'll be switching to my slide. Good evening, good evening, and welcome to this event today. My name is Pat Ogiddi, and today we're going to be talking about something that's very, very big, huge, and something that's going to mean a very big difference, in what your bank account is at the moment, from what it to be looking like when you start applying the secrets I'll be dropping here today. Okay. I don't know. I have to just make sure I'm talking to some persons here before I, get into the business of the day proper. Am I really talking to somebody here, please? Am I talking to someone? If I'm talking to someone, please, just make some noise. There's a chat box. There's a chat box, depending on where you're watching from. There's a chat box below this video. That's if you are using a mobile phone. But if you're using a laptop, the chat box should be by your right hand side of the screen. If you're using a laptop or a widescreen phone, the chat box should be by your right hand side, while below, if you're using a mobile phone. So just drop whatever message you have there. I necessarily will not be looking at them all the time, but from time to time I'll be looking at them. Good. Modo Martins, Julius, make some noise. Just drop something there. Say something like Pat Ogiddi from Ogba, Lagos, so that I know where you are tuning in from this night. Okay, it's gonna actually be a wonderful time here, because I'm all pumped up, to do what I know how to do best, which is demystifying mini importation business. Good. Okay, they're saying everything loud and clear from their end. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I feel so supercharged this night to drop this. Okay, so without wasting much time, somebody's commenting my cutting. It's all right. So without wasting any time at all, I'm going to get straight to the business of the day. All right. I know a lot of us may be jittery, and some are really care. Some really care about their data and all. But then, data is nothing compared to what you'll be learning here today. All right. I'm pulling on my slides so I can switch over and then get straight to the business of the day. Now, before I do that, I really need to make some things very clear here. All right. If you have any question, whatever question at all you have, drop them at the comment box. I'll make out time to answer all of them. Whatever problem or whatever question you have as regards meaning partition, whatever problem you're having, make sure you drop them at the comment box below. I'll make out time to take all of them. All right. Okay, I've just I've put in the slide on the webinar window. If you can hear it, if you can see it loud, if you can see it clearly, please do me a favor, drop something on the webinar window there. Sorry, drop something on the chat box so that I will know that you can actually see my screen. If you can see my screen, just go over to the webinar window and just drop something. Yeah, I can see your screen, Mr. Pat. Shoot. Oh, Mr. Bamidele from Lagos says loud and clear. Oh my God, is it from Abuja? Mr. Pat has started. I can't view him from here. I can view him from here, but the network is breaking. Yes, it should be from your end because I've done everything humanly possible to make sure I stream out this training to you today. You know, using the best. Oh, good. Dottie, Kingsley, Emmanuel, Akinsola, and all. They can see me loud and clear. Good. Now, I can start. I can go right into the business of the day. Welcome once again to the 6 times more profits. 6 times more profits. Importation strategy. 6 times more profit. I call it 6x times more profits. Why the more? The more because a lot of happenings in recent time in our country has made it very, very difficult for some persons to make profit in this mini importation business. You know, it's either their profit has been so chopped into, like it has gone down considerably, or even some have stopped making at all, stopped making losses. And I've been receiving thousands and thousands, tons of mails, messages, and inquiries from persons who think, you know, I should have a solution on what they can do to up their game. All right, a lot of them that were doing 7 figures, 6 figures, 5 figures, all of a sudden went flat. Even someone came the other day crying that he lost everything. You know, that he sold all his imported item and he made nothing. The truth is, people are still killing it in mini importation business. As far as mini importation business is concerned, people are still doing wonders with this. All you need to do is to learn how to cushion the effects of the bad economy. Now, let me say something very loud and clear here. Now is actually the best time, the sweetest time to do mini importation business. If you can pay attention to what you'll be learning at the event today, it will catapult your mini importation business to the next level. All right, how to make 6 times more by importing only 3 special classes of products. There are tons of these special classes of products, but in this webinar, I'll be talking to us about 3 special classes of products without spending more on product cost and logistics. Please, note that very, very well. You 3 special classes of products without spending more on product costs and logistics. Like, as a matter of fact, you will spend less if you play this game. You'll be learning tonight very well. You spend less as a matter of fact. Yes, you'll spend less. So let's get right into this, how to make 6 times more by importing only 3 special classes of products without spending more on product cost and logistics. What is my goal here? My goal is actually teach you this. I just the screen I just left off now, the how to make 6 times more your profit. Good. Before I teach you this, something, you know, before God helps you, before God blesses you, there must be something in your hands He has to bless. He doesn't bless an empty hand. So my goal is to actually, teach that person that is doing meat importation business, and his business is dying, on how to revive his business and even make 6 times more. Or for that person that have been sitting on the fence about doing importation business, has been judging from all the nonsense they've been hearing from, around the corners and everywhere, how unprofitable meat importation business is right now, how the dollar is killing people and all that. For that guy that have been, shoved, that had those lies shoved down his throat, that lady, that man, but have decided to take an action this time. This information tonight, my goal tonight is to make sure that I clear those doubts and make you see why meticulously, and if you are dedicated and if you are serious, you can still do 6 figures from meat importation business even easier than it used to be. Everything you've heard about the dollar thing, they are truth. They are for me, they are what it is. The dollar is expensive. But what we fail to understand in this whole scenario is that the dollar is not the only expensive thing, right? I used to buy a bag of rice the other day. Okay, the other time, every time, wifey will tell me, when you're coming back, buy me, get a bag of rice and stuff. Then I will just go with 11,000 naira. 11,000 naira, 10 to 11,000 naira. Then he told me, never knew. I didn't really. I heard the cost of rice, price of rice have increased, but then I never took anything serious. I went to a rice shop. They told me 21,000 naira, and I was dumbfounded because the money I had in my pocket was just 11,000 naira. Then I remember that yes, there's this thing they've been talking about, recession. People have been talking about recession and recession. So what people fail to understand in this whole thing is that it is not only the price of dollar that goes up. Price of everything has virtually gone up. Price of everything has relatively gone up. Everything. So whatever you're buying, if you're buying at $1, 1,000 naira per dollar, you're actually going to sell. You're actually going to peg your price at 1,000 naira per dollar. So it's not like it's a one-way thing. So my goal is actually to destroy all those false information they fed you with that has been discouraging you from meat importation. That's one. Or to help you that is having a dying meat importation business to revitalize it, revive it, and make it even more profitable than it has ever been. That alone is my goal. Then I will say something here. These are my goals. These are my good intentions. I cannot bring your way. If for any reason you quit this training this night, all right? If for any reason you leave this night, for any reason, I don't care for whatever it is, all right? If for any reason you leave this night, then you are not going to benefit from this. So what I beg of you is that you need to stay till the end of this event, right? Shut down everything. Shut down everything you can ever get. Shut down everything around you, your phone, your BlackBerry, your TV, whatever. I don't care what they're doing there. Concentrate, because whatever they're doing there and you're watching it and you think that's more important and you finish watching it, when you're done, your belly will start talking to you in a different way. And when that happens, you say, oh, I was even supposed to join an empowerment online event that I didn't join. All right. So what I'm actually asking of you is to stay till the end of this training. And if the free information I'll be dropping, if I don't fulfill all the information, all the promises I've made to you all these days I've been telling you about this event, then you have to tell me and I will apologize live here. That is to say that I am ready, more than ready, to give you more than I've promised. Okay. What makes this online presentation different? What makes it different is the fact that we are not here to teach you something very, very new. We're actually here to help your business, to help revive your business. We're actually here to help, to help shame a lot of people. Those times I have a lot of students, when they are going into this meat importation thing, right? People around them say, look at what you're doing. It will not work. I've seen a lot of people do this and they've been ripped off and all that. So when this recession thing started, those guys, those naysayers and stuff, banked on those things to laugh at some of these persons. So what makes this event different is the fact that you're going to be, handed over some secret tips that will help you, turn back to those guys and laugh really hard at them. Not just laughing, but laughing and spending more money than them. I believe everybody here wants to spend more money. If you want to spend more money, if you want to have more money than you can spend, please, I want you to just make some noise on the chat box. Just type for me, awesome, I want to do that part. Go ahead and teach me how that can be done. I'm waiting. I just had to get some few, 1 or 2 persons drop something on the chat box telling me, Pat, I want to make more money than I can spend. I don't believe that's a bad prayer. Anyway, Muslim, Christians, African traditional religionists should say it. There's nothing wrong in us saying this. We want to make more money than we can spend. Money It's good. Okay, let me just look at the chat box and make sure I'm following up. Oh, awesome. Good, good. A lot of you, that shows a lot of you are really, really on this. Good. We don't refresh tire. Oh, somebody. I'm very, very sure the problem is not from my end. It's from your end. If you cannot watch me, just refresh and you'll be onto the training one more time. Good. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh my God, Tobechukuma Kolu from all the way from I think Australia. Is it Australia now? Yeah, Australia. Oh baby girl, how are you? All the way from Australia, giving me that I don't know how clapping. She's clapping. Oh, good, good. So I think we'll just get right into the business of the day. Seriously, I don't want to waste any time. I want to. I'm in a haste to deliver. Like my state governor said it the other day, but right now he's not delivering; he's under delivering. But I'm not gonna act like my state governor. So I'm in a haste to deliver, and I'm gonna be delivering. Okay. Pat Ogiddi, internetpreneur, right? That's me there, and actually that's me sleeping against my laptop. Okay. A lot of people refer to me. That's just a few muzzling and rambling about me. I beg, pardon me. Let me just boost a bit. All right. Pat Ogiddi, the Grand Commander of Mini Importation Business. I didn't give myself that name. I didn't just wake up any morning like all those gurus out there and started calling myself barrister this, magistrate this, vice chancellor this. No. I was on my own, and some people started calling this name, and I didn't take it serious because it's just coming from people. It's coming from people of substance. I mean, somebody like Mr. Ronald Zimora, the best copywriter I've ever known in my life, in Nigerian copywriter. You know, I woke up one early morning and boom, he posted something on Facebook, and I was wondering what must have made this guy, you know, a substance, you know, a guru. Yeah, a guru. I don't call people that name, but he is, you know, to post something. He must have seen something good. He must have seen something. He wrote something like Patrick Peculiar. Yeah, that's my name. That used to be my name on Facebook. But right now, I removed the Peculiar. I'm the Grand Commander of the Importation Niche. We do the reggae one name, and that's our dialect. Then Mr. Laide Alim, the Mr. Go Getter, a landlord in Lagos. He says the same thing some other time as well on Facebook. That Patrick Peculiar Ogiddi, no doubt. You know this business better than Jumia and Konga. I'm blushing. You are truly the Grand Commander of Mini Importation Business in Nigeria. Then Mr. Prince Godfrey Elabo, one great guy that is always working. I mean, he's one guy that like he believes he can get results he want to get, and it's working for him. He's one great guy that I've never regretted meeting in my life. That's what he had to say about me there. All right. I'm the Internet Marketer of the Year 2014. That was an award from the American Internet Business School, you know, in conjunction with Afrinet Solutions. That award, they call it the .com Awards. I mean, I won that of the 2014, the Internet Marketer of the Year. I mean, there's nothing to brag about, but I think you should just know this, and that's the award they played there with Alan Courts, and a badass internet marketer from the US. He came for the award ceremony. All right. Sorry, I've coached by his grace. I've coached over 50,000 Nigerians, directly or indirectly. When I say indirectly, I mean people that have benefited from my trainings, my coachings, from my materials. More than 50,000 students. I just want to be mired and this. I don't want to go above what it really is. 50,000 students, directly or indirectly. All right. Okay, that's a screenshot of my autoresponder there, and those contacts, over 182,000 of them, are not uploaded contacts. They are contacts people have willingly subscribed, you know, on their own. Like we don't do getting email anywhere and upload it. No, we don't do that. People, you subscribe to this, and you always have a link below the mail to leave. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this for you to understand that over 182,000 persons read from me, and I send a lot of emails. So these people read from me, either funny jokes or I share business secrets or what have you. All right. What else? I've been holding trainings. It's just since this year that I subpedaled out in the training thing. I've been holding trainings, and when I really want to hold one, my hall looks something like what you're seeing on the screen right now. My hall looks exactly like what you're seeing on the screen right now. That's me on the stage there, you know, teaching, and this same importation game. This is another one, I think in 2014 or 15 or thereabout. That's me in red there, talking with my glasses. Yeah, my signature glasses. Okay, this is another one. He had in Ogba, Lagos, I think in Praise Hall in Ogba, Lagos. Over 400 or 500 persons in attendance. These are paid trainings. None of them is a free training, right? None of them is a free training. Why am I showing this? To let you into the kind of things I do, especially if this is the first time of hearing from me. Okay. did back-end sales of up to 4 million naira in 3 days. I don't know if back-end sounds so internet marketing, you know, if it's internet marketing language. It means back-end, like you sell something and those people that bought your stuff go again, are interested in your more of your products, and they buy it. I mean, in 3 days, was able to do over 4 million naira. I just want to be modest with this. I don't want to really go above board. And I've done that for myself and for a lot of internet marketers, a lot of other internet marketers. Okay, I've imported over 50 million naira worth of goods, and I've done over 150 million naira in profit. Over 50 million naira worth of goods, and I've done over 150 million naira in profit. And this I did without, you know, traveling out to go inspect any goods or talking to any custom officer. All right. More reason you should listen, and listen good. Okay, on a good day, this is what my office looks like. A part of my office, when I have goods coming on a good day, and I mean on a good day, this is what it looks like. These are products from China that have just arrived. All right. This is what it looks like. I have to just make a picture and then keep to show my children to let them know that this is what Papa and Grandpapa did to make all this money he used in taking care of you. And to show you my webinar attendees, my followers, that this is possible. This is not just theory, something we'll talk on paper. This is something that anybody with flesh and blood, anybody that eats eba and gari, anybody that speaks Igbo outside Yoruba, any language can do. Anybody that can't even talk can do this, right? Okay, I have a family. I'm a married man. That's my wife there. The best woman I've ever known in my life, the best wife ever. And that's my 1 year and 7 month old Muna. So troublesome. She just started schooling recently, and I've promised myself and my God that the best, my best, I will always give her, and that I want to keep. I want to keep to that promise. Like I want to give her my best, and my best she will always have. Okay, I've done a lot of things right. Yes, but that doesn't make me a saint. Yeah, I've done a lot of things right. You know, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you do this thing that is working for Mr. A and it's not working for you. I've done a lot of things right. I've done a lot right, just like everybody there. Then I've done a whole lot more wrong. And my daddy will always tell me, if you are not doing anything wrong, you are not learning. So you must be, for you to learn, you must have done that thing the wrong way for you to learn that, wow, I'm supposed to have done it this way to get a better result. So I've done a whole lot of things wrong as well, just like I'm doing a whole lot right. Okay, can we hear me? Let me be sure, so I don't just keep talking to myself. I see your belly. Okay, good. Somebody said you can see my belly. Oh, good, good, good. For the persons dropping their phone number on the chat box, the chat is public. Please don't drop a phone number, because we don't want tomorrow you say money have left your account. We want your money to be with you, right? Just drop your name, so and then you can chat and ask your question there. Don't drop a phone number. It's really not necessary. It's just not necessary. Okay, back to the slide. After doing the right and wrong things and doing a lot of things, especially my mini importation business and general internet marketing and helping businesses grow, helping them make more sales, why even helping them spend less on advert costs, right? After doing this for a whole 9 years, yeah, whole 9 years. I think I started this game in 2000 and was it 7 or 8? I think 2008 in my 300 level of final year in the university. I started this internet marketing thing. Since then, been consistent. So after doing all this thing for 9 good years, I came to discover how anybody can cut off all the money and time wasting BS. Let me use that word. Let me not pronounce it to the full, and get right into the profit lane same week. When I say this anywhere, some people think is exaggeration, but it's not. You know why? Because I've walked a lot of wrong routes. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've spent a lot of money, you know, to learn something, you know, the right way. So if I boast in quotes and tell somebody to come, I will show you what you need to do. 4, 3, 5, 6 steps you need to take to get to a result, your desired result. Then believe it, it's possible. All right. So after doing all these things for 9 years, I learned how anybody can cut off all the money and time wasting BS and get right into the profit lane same week. There's 7 days in a week, remember, same week. Like if you start on Monday, you can get the result on Wednesday or on Saturday or Sunday, but then it can come, it should come, and it must come in a week. How to unearth the moneymaker products. Talking about mini importation business right now. How to unearth, unravel, how to get to the moneymaker products, the surefire classes of products that bring in 95% of the profits. Now, the thing is, 5% of those doing mini importation business make 95% of the profits, and that is the truth. I think in 2012, there was this madness of mini importation. Everybody turned into a mini importation business teacher. And then sometimes I just look at myself and say, where are all these guys right now? Everybody was selling the book then. But the truth is, from my findings, I've come to understand that 5% of persons make 95% of the profits. You can take that anywhere. Okay. Set up a supercharged automated selling machine that sells off your goods without feeling like a Nigerian used car salesman. I used to have somebody in my office. He traced on used cars, and he's not very in my office complex. He's not very proud, trying to sell you his products. So don't feel like that, man. There's actually a system, as far as many production business is concerned. You can set up right from your bedroom, right from wherever you are. The only thing you need to have is access to the internet and phone network. Believe me, people are doing this. If somebody in a village, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, in Ikote, Benin, something, can control 7 figures from there every week, then what about you? So I've come to learn that there's a way you can supercharge and automate your selling machine, because selling is actually the biggest problem people have. But the thing is, stop shying away from it, because your life alone is, you sell your life alone. All right. Sorry, your life alone is a commodity you have to sell. Everybody that wakes up in the morning and goes to bed at night sells, whether you like it or not. It is better for us to own up to the fact that yes, we are born sellers. So why can't we just go and learn it the best way, the good way to do it effortlessly? Technologies are there to make these things easy. Now I'm seated here in my house in Oba, Lagos, and I'm talking to over 1,000 persons. Why? Because of technology. Now, what makes you think you cannot bank and use the same technology to reach out to persons? It mustn't be webinar like this. It can be in a different form. But what I'm actually saying is, technologies and innovations have made it very, very easy for you to reach out to people right from your bedroom. One thing people don't know about me is that I suck at face-to-face selling. When I'm to sell you face-to-face, I will run away. I will even be shy. I can't even look at your face. But if I'm behind my keyboard, I can make you start doing something you are supposed to do. Let me not say something you're not supposed to do. Okay. Then I discovered a tiny but hugely overlooked twist that triples income overnight. All these persons in mini importation business, some just do it like those days we go to Otakara primary school. Like you just go, come back, go, no assignment, no teacher ask you of any assignment. You come home, your parents don't accept any assignment and all that. They just go make 1 or 2 naira there and there. But then they fail to understand that it's actually very, very possible to make big money from this thing. All right. And there's one tiny thing can actually triple your income overnight. When I say overnight, don't misunderstand it for a get rich quick scheme. Don't misunderstand it for a Ponzi. No, it's not. We're talking business here. Okay, I discovered that hard way, right? But you get to cheat and get the easy way. That means I discovered it the hard way, I think over 9 years. But for you being on this call, this training this night, you get to cheat and get it the easy way. Isn't that awesome? If it's awesome, please let me hear some noise on the chat box. I love being assured that I'm not just talking to myself. I'm not soliloquizing. I love being assured that somebody somewhere is listening to me. All right. Okay. I just want to get some yeah on the chat box and say, wow, it's awesome to pick your brain, your mistakes, your ups and downs for 9 years and converting it into something useful for yourself. Good. I've gotten quite good number of them. All right. Okay, yeah, a lot of them on the chat box. Wonderful. Okay, the hard way. What hard way are we talking about? The hard way is that I imported shitty products on impulse, right? Everybody makes this mistake, except if not even if it's not imported. Let's say you want to buy something from Jumia, Conga. Sometimes you say, I love this product, you buy it, you dump it in your house and you don't use them. It happens to everybody. We are all guilty. I was guiltier in those days. Like you see a product that is very, very shiny. Oh, Nigerians will buy this thing while I'm sleeping. They will even be coming to my house to come and knock and buy it and stuff. Then remember, we were working on limited resources. Then I imported this stuff. I kept them. I couldn't sell them. I couldn't sell them for months. My money were tied down. I ran into debt. As a matter of fact, I ran into debt. Had my money tied down, ran into debt, became flat broke, and was made fun by friends. This is the most annoying part. Because, okay, let me give you a clue. I had my university education in Owerri, and Owerri then was filled with Yahoo internet fraudsters, right? Now, when they see you on computer, and you're not Yahoo boy, you're not always collecting MTCN and collecting blah, blah, blah control number, they start seeing you like a stupid person. One, let alone when you not tell them that you do internet business. Like this, are you mad? What the fuck are you? You have internet, you have internet access, and you cannot, go chase who's not chasing you, like I tell them, to get money off them, to lie and all that. So when I got broke, it became a laughing stock. I became a laughing stock. You see, we told this guy, yeah, he used all his money to recharge phone, to dash the white man. They are chopping you mugu. It might even be one guy that is somewhere in Ogbomoso now, claiming one white guy in China, one white guy in UK, collecting all your money. I mean, but deep down me, I know where I was going. I know what I was gunning for. All right. The hard way is that you have to wait for weeks to receive your goods, right? You try to save some money, you buy some goods, then you have to wait for weeks to receive this good. I mean, it's crazy. But then we didn't know, but the hard way, wait up to a month, 2 months before your goods arrive. Sometimes it even arrive, and then it's just in Nigerian post office. There's no Nigerian thing now. It's too perfect. Let me just use that word. Yeah, it could. Like it can come and they dump it there and won't tell you. It might stay another 4 weeks. And so that was the hard way. And at once you could be scammed because of what? We knew little about how to protect ourselves. But who talk about this scam these days? Nobody. Okay, but then you want the easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Who doesn't? I don't want to believe you don't want it. And if that is a lie, I want you to say you want that easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Your chat box is there. Let me hear you. Tell me you want the easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Nobody wants to lose money and time. Not even an Ashawo woman that hangs cotton on the street. No, he doesn't want to lose money. They said my daddy will always say that a mad woman will always say he should be fast so that he lives, because he has to dance a lot on the road. I mean, I don't know how to really translate this into English and still keep the substance, behind it and the morals. But the thing is, time is precious. Nobody want to lose time. Nobody want to lose money. As a matter of fact, some might even endure losing time. But when it gets to losing money, come on. I just pray another breathing doesn't happen. Okay, I understand a lot of good. A lot of us want to get this. They don't want to go that hard way. That hard way is the no way. As a matter of fact, if I love you like I do to everybody on the call right now, I shouldn't allow you go that way. And because I'm a Christian, I shouldn't allow you. And because you're learning from me, you are on my webinar, I shouldn't allow you go that hard way. As a matter of fact, you don't want to go that hard way. That's why you're on the webinar. Isn't that correct? Okay, good. Okay, do you sure want it for real? Do you want it for real? Yes, I've gotten a lot of yes. Okay, this is what you have to do for me right now. Eliminate distractions. I've said this before, but I have to repeat it. Turn off your cell phone. Shut down Facebook and Twitter. Turn off your TV. Grab your pen and paper. Make sure you write something. You should have questions. Jot them down. Even if I don't get a chance to take your question at this training, at this call, send them to my email. I must answer them on the line. Send them to my email. I must answer them. All right? Okay. Give me your 100% rapt attention, because I'm about going into the meat and substance of this call this night. If you miss this part, then you have just wasted the data for nothing. And I don't want that to be anybody's portion. All right? So give me your 100% rapt attention. Because you sure want to learn what have been happening, around me. In the past 45 days, myself and my students have sold over 7 figures of high-in-demand products. In the past 45 days, Nigeria didn't enter recession in the past. We've been in it, right? But we've been able to brave all this, or sold over 7 figures of high-in-demand products. And we didn't have to do any form of trial luck. I don't want you to do that trial luck either. I want you to pick the meats of this whole thing this night and run with it. go get result, make your money. Nothing sweetens my heart than, I mean, even if you pay for my training, but nothing sweetens me more than somebody calling me on a phone and telling me, oh my God, your information is making me money. I feel so fatherly. Like I feel kingly. Like I feel I want to do more. I can lose my sleep to make sure that person gets rid of every trouble that might, stop him from making more money. All right. So guess how much we got some of these products for? Some of you want to guess because that's what you're asking right now. How much did you get this product for? And what product is this and all that? You have that question right now. I can bet just one of them. Just one of them. Just one of them. And you see that on the screen, right? We all know what it is. You might have seen it on Facebook. And as a matter of fact, you may have bought that from me. But then I know you will not want to admit because the product nobody is proud of. All right, it's a dental whitening set equipment. Drink, sorry. It's a dental whitening set equipment, okay, just for people with their teeth no clean, it's sold there, it's there. Well, they buy these things. Okay, how much do we sell these things? How much did we buy them? You can see the price on the screen, right? The price is so it's so ridiculous. $0.66. Please pull out your calculator and punch for me. $0.66 times 450, and let me know how much that costs. All right, is it up to 2,000 naira? No. Is it up to 3,000 naira? I don't think so. But please just punch and tell me what it is. I want to get what your calculator gives you on the chat box. I just have to get from one person, and then I will tell you the most interesting part of this whole thing. 0.66 times 450, and they said the dollar have descended to 400. I don't know, but 0.66 times 450. Just let's work with 450 for now and see. Nobody's giving me the answer here. Nobody's giving me the answer. I want to get the answer. It must be good. 297. That's 297 naira, right? Okay, that's just to buy one. Okay, and then somebody is wondering how much did he sell this, and maybe how did he sell this? But there are two things there. How much did he sell it, and how did he sell it? Because you might even know how to get these things. You might know where to get it, but then you might even not even know what to do to sell these things easily. But I'm going to get to that shortly. How much did we sell that? This is a screenshot from one of the Facebook advert we ran for this, and as you can see, the red arrow pointing to the price, 10,000 grand. Forget every other information around there. I have to blank out the name. I have to, as a matter of fact, this is my wife's page. I want to blank out the name. I want you to be very, very successful now, but I want you to put that plan into use. Even my own wife, I don't even have time to I don't even give her all the information, right? Like I just teach her what I teach, and then she go and develop. And when I see her developing those information into something big, man, I'm tempted to teach her more, even at my own, as in teach her more. And that's exactly what I want to do to you as well. So we sold this product for 10,000 naira. Now we're buying for, let's say, 300 naira, 297, right? 300 naira. And then let's say it costs about 1,000 naira to get this into the country. That's we're spending like 1,300 naira. Now let's just approximate that to 2,000 naira. To get that one of that product into the country, let's just say 2,000 naira. And now, we're selling for 10,000 naira. And let's also say it costs 1,500 naira to ship this product to the buyer. That's like 2,000 plus 1,500. That's 3,500. How much are we having? Okay, sorry. Let's say it costs again 1,000 naira to sell one of these products. Please, I'm over exaggerating this so that on the worst case scenario, you must make profit. So we're having like 4-5 on this product, selling, importing, buying one of these products. We're spending like 4-5, and then we are selling for 10,000. That means we are making a profit of 5,500 naira. Now I'm not talking about selling one. I'm talking about selling something like 20, 30, 40 every day, and you can do that. You can do that even more than you think. As a matter of fact, if you can think you can't do that, then you have everything it takes to even do more. Let me hear somebody typing on the chat box. I have what it takes. Just say I have what it takes. Make me proud, right? Make me proud. I have to just get one person, and then we'll call it. We'll go ahead. Oh, somebody said, Pat, I'm not hearing you. Please, can you send me a replay? Can you hear me, Mr. Chairman, Mrs. Chairman Dubak? You should be in the USA. You should be able to hear me. Hearing you loud and clear. Good. Somebody said he can do it. Choma, refresh. Mr. Success is actually doing a good job tonight. Refresh, you hear me, right? Okay. Somebody said you have what it takes. Good, good, good. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Good. Okay, now this is a simple, this is okay, the stats of the same products on Facebook, right? It couldn't fit in a straight like that, so I had to just split it. All right, it's a whiter teeth in as little as 10 minutes. This is actually a video, all right? As you can see, it's a video here. This is the play button and stuff. But then there are some arrows that I have to really pay attention to. This video had like 38,000 views, 38K views, as you can see from the first arrow below the second image. Then interaction, that's likes and love and wow and whatever. It has over 380 of them. Good. And as you know, the more Facebook users are interacting, the more it is, gaining more interaction free. The more people, the friends of the interactors get to see it, right? That's the viral nature of it. That's how Facebook works. And then 335 persons saw it and say, wow, this is wonderful. I'm going to share this with my friend. They hit the share button and they spread it to their friend. And let's assume these 335 persons that share this, sorry. Let's assume these 335% that shared this, okay, have an average of 100 friends. And it's not true, because the average Facebook user these days has over 1,000 friends. Let's assume they has just an average of 100 friends. That's like 3,350 extra eyes seeing this video, seeing this advert. And of course, at least 1 to 10, 20% might be interested. And they hit the link again. They come back. They see the ordering instruction, they order. All right? And it has over 74 comments already. As at the time I took the screenshot, 74 comments. These comments are questions from people. I need it in Ogun State, as you can see. The second person there, Julia Jonathan, says good. A lot of persons dropping their queries and inquiries. Then some inboxing, reaching out, making orders, and these things are getting sold. So it is easy. If I tell you, it is easy to do 10 to 20 sales in a day. What you need is your ability to make yourself teachable and tell yourself that you can do it. Because if you say you cannot do it, I cannot even force you. I can convince you to come to the call, and then at the end of the day, then they talk, they work. All right. If you continue saying that, it's not going to work. But if you decide that this can be done, I can even start from 4 figure to 5 figure to 6 figure. People do it. You can do it. Results are not typical. I have to warn. Yeah, results are not typical, so that you don't come tomorrow with a lawyer. With a policeman in my office or EFCC or DSS, and they bust my office door and say, you promised me that if I open my laptop and switch it on and then close it again, if I go to my account, I will see 30 million naira. I didn't promise that. So results are not typical. Just as we are different, so results could be, our faces are different, so results could be different. All right. What I'm actually promising is that I'll walk you through the systems we are using to get this good result. Yeah, I'm going to do that, like I promised. But please understand that my results are not typical, and the average person who attends any training gets 0 result. That's actually what the gurus tell us. Yeah, the average person, average. But then it's up to you to ask yourself, do you want to be an average? Do you want to be the average person? No. So the average person who attends any training gets 0 result. That's an average person. Everything goes. But if you move yourself out from that average zone and maybe get into the next positive, then you get results. So it's not like anybody who attends the training start making money. No. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me free. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So what I say ask for is your rapt attention, and make sure you watch till the end. All right. And I should warn also that this is not for get rich quick people. I am not a get rich quick person. Right? I told you 9 years in the wilderness, going up and down, failing and succeeding, right? Before I arrive at the point I am right now. So get rich quick people, get away. I think you're the only people that should just get out from this call if you are there. If you think that you have to just, after the training this night, tomorrow you make $1,000 billion, this place is not for you. All right? Those guys that are always going for work from home, biz up. I don't think there's anything like that. Work from home, biz up, opportunities and all. No. There's not. If there's anybody there, it will not work for you. It's not for you. These strategies I'm about teaching this night is not for you. Then those people that say PH and GH, I used to know PH as Parakot and then GH as Ghana, but right now they gave it a different meaning. Provide help, give help. Who are you helping, right? If you're a PH and GH magicians or amateurs, I beg you, in the name of whatever you believe in, leave, all right? But if you want to be here, no problem. But then this is not a get rich quick system. I had to just make this clear from the beginning. The 3 classes of products. Are we there? I just want to make sure that we are there. I'm getting into the meat of this whole thing. The 3 classes of products. The 3 classes of products. Are we there? Let me just get a hi. Yes, I'm here. Just say I'm here. Let's get on it. Are we there? Yes. I've gotten the first person. Vincent Namdi said he's there. So yes. Oh, Ponzipreneurs should get out. Mr. Success, that's it. Ponzipreneurs should get out of here. We don't need them. Ponzipreneurs. Yeah, you saw me. I think I wrote that on Facebook today or something. Okay. The 3 classes of products, I'm really going to be very, very fast with this. I don't want to waste your time because I know it's not easy for you to give your time. All right? It's not easy for you to give your time. You must have forgotten a lot of things to be here. I have to just justify the fact that you shouldn't regret it and keep that respect. Okay. So the 3 classes of products are products class 1, health is wealth. Take it or leave it. Health is wealth. The truth is this. There is recession. They never pay me salary. Buhari is this. Osibanjo is that. Rocha Sokorocha and Ambode is this. I mean, if you are having a very crunchy headache that is tearing your head apart, I mean, if you're having a health condition that is tearing making your life uncomfortable, and you don't have money, like you don't have money, believe it or not, don't tell me no, you enjoy it. That means you've not been sick. All right, you will look for a way to get attention, medical attention, whether you like it or not. So people, recession doesn't, people don't health doesn't respect your recession. Health doesn't respect bad economy. Health doesn't respect APC. It doesn't respect PDP. It doesn't respect nobody. It respects what it's supposed to respect, what spills it, right? If you're having headache, it's paracetamol. If you're having headache and you're drinking Fanta, except there's this miracle, by the way, which happens once in every 10,000 person, ordinarily though. So product class 1, health is wealth. Health products. Class 2, life should be easy. Product class 2, life should be easy. Those products that makes life easy. I'm coming into detail here. I'm just giving you a clue so you know. Health is wealth. Life should be easy. Those products that make life easy. Technology, science, whatever. Those products around those innovations that makes life easy. People don't care. They buy them. You just have to prove to them that this product will make your life better than, for example, my neighbor, I don't even know, my neighbor sells a kind of liquid that you pour into your car tire, and you can drive your car for a year. You can pick up nails, you can pick up anything, and you will drive them. It won't go down. All right. It took him. I mean, I'm one person that is hard to convince. Whether you like it or not, I'm hard just to convince. You know, you've been telling me buy this. I don't understand how this works. How's it gonna? I mean, if my car tire picks up nail and then it covers the hole and I continue going instantly. I mean, how can you explain that? But you know what he did one day? He just called me up on phone and said, Mr. Pat, I'm in your office. I'm downstairs. Can I come up? I said, yeah, you can come up. And I came in. He tried talking to me. I said, bros, let's go so that you prove to me how this thing is done. This guy brought out a wood, who hit 2 nails on the wood from the back of the wood, who dropped it on the floor with the nail facing up with his car. I mean, with his Toyota, his Toyota Avensis. Was it? No, Yaris. He climbed that wood with the nails, and the tire picked up those nails. And he said, the nails are in this tire right now, and he's going home. We stay together, right? And he's going home. That in fact, as a matter of fact, he's not going to do anything. That in the next 1 week, we should come and inspect the nail, and you should see if the nail is there. I said, okay, I'm going with you. Good. After 1 week, I woke up in the morning. Good enough. It was a Saturday. He didn't go to work. So I called him. I said, can we check that stuff? And I said, yes. We went there. I looked at it. The nail was there. What I did was I asked him, what if you pull the nail? What happens if you pull the nail? The sealant will go instantly and seal it up. I just bought this product that day. When I bought it, when I got a new ride, the first thing I did was, please come and put that thing again. And that was sometime last year or last year. And till now, I've never gone to patch my tire for once. All right. I've never, that's the first time in my life I'm driving a car for a year, up to a year, without going to for organizer to patch or anything. Not that I've not been picking nails. As a matter of fact, I can't drive in Lagos for a week without picking nails, right? But because this thing makes life easy. Now, in a recession, people would like to get this kind of a thing because it makes their life easier. Because if your cars are picking nail and you are taking them to the vulcanizer and they are vulcanizing it, and it kills and reduces the lifespan of your tire. That is what we are talking about. So when I say life should be easy, that's the kind of product class I'm talking about. Are we following? Are we following, please? Let me be sure we are following. We have to just follow. Yeah, yes, we are here. Let me be sure we are following. We have to just follow. We've got no option than to follow. Are we following? Nobody's making any noise on the chat box. Okay, for Ifenna, make noise for me if you are still there. Are we following, please? Yes, 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 yes. Good enough. All right. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead now. Okay, okay. All right. Product class number 3, safety first. Take it or leave it. Nobody wants his child to be kidnapped. Even your dog, you don't want your dog to go missing. You don't want anything to go missing. Like, you want safety first. You don't want your child. Okay, I think I have case studies about this, right? I think I'll be sharing that. That's what's happened to me that made me go look out for a product like that. And believe me, if I mention this product, a lot of you are going to be going tomorrow to look for it. Not really to sell it now, but to get it for themselves. Okay? So let's take this one after the other. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. There must be people must fall sick, whether you like it or not, and then some people must make wealth from people falling sick. All right, no, it's not something we can actually change. It's just nature, so we have to just dance to it. All right, and HIV positive patients can give all their 10 million for a solution. You want to doubt that? You want to doubt that? Like, a HIV person has 10 million naira in his account, and that's just his last card, right? Even though Philo says, man, don't joke with your last card, right? But if a HIV person has 10 million naira, and then maybe they are two, they're just walking on the road, a man meets them and say, bros, these two bros, una get HIV, come, I will cure you guys. You now ask one of them, come, how much do you have in your account? He said, are you sure you came? Yes. I won't do that one, step back. And that one, how much do you have in your account? 10 million. Are you sure you came? Yes. Okay, take the 10 million, cure me. He took the 10 million and he cured that guy. The other guy was still doubting. They went to the hospital, they checked, and they found out that the guy has been cured. Do you think that other guy that has his own 10 million won't go back to that man to pay him and get cured? I mean, it's just simple. I mean, it's just natural. People can do anything. Our own president, you know, had to go abroad to go and take care of himself. I mean, it's just natural. So people will always do anything to get, you know, healthy. Nobody wants to die young, as a matter of fact. You know, my landlord those days in Benin City, he was about 130 something years. It was even funny that this guy, I don't know, somehow, maybe he knows he was about dying. He was just crying all of a sudden. He was just crying. He asked, Baba, what's the problem? They know we and all that. I said, no, I didn't say anything. Then my dad said, well, it's like he knows it's about going. He's afraid of death. Like, he talks from his talks and everything. Even before then, it was about death. So nobody want to die. Even that old man want to live long. If Methuselah had his time, he would had his way, he would have still be alive today. Okay, people want to look good and enjoy life. Even if they are not sick, a lady would hate you for calling her fat, even though she's bigger than biggest. She will hate you for calling her fat. Even though she's fat, with all the fats and every bag and baggages. You say, oh my God, baby, you're sexy. She'll say, oh, thank you, and be whining her waist and all that. Why? Because they want to look good. Even though they're not good, they just want to assume they are good. So people do anything to look good. That is why ladies can buy products, belly fat burner and whatever to burn fat. Recession doesn't affect that. Salary or no salary doesn't affect that. So long the money, there's a way to get the money, they'll do that. Right? They can do anything to get off scars on their body. They can do anything to get off stretch marks in their body. That is why some products over a product, I think over last year, you know, was so hot. People were just talking about a particular product called Pasgel. Everybody was buying. I know guys that sold over 10 million naira from just that Pasgel alone. Products sell for less than $1, and then they're selling for 10,000, 7,000, 10,000. All right, so this is health products. They are and will always sell, right? One of them, I give few examples. I even want to strike out this example so that all of you now, the many of you on this call, shouldn't just run and everybody go importing the same thing and flooding the market and making it very, very competitive. No. I'm giving you these classes so that you can go research. I think I'll be talking something about researching and how you can get product that can sell, right? So that you can go research yourself. As a matter of fact, I prefer people going to get one product on the ground and they're selling it. Even before the next person knows that you are selling the product, you must have made 20 million, 30 million, and you are comfortable, right? So examples of some examples of this product: white light, past gel, acne scar creams, head division. I got to hear about this last night and it's selling like crack. I mean, selling like crack. I saw from my research on Facebook, I saw that one guy that's selling one guy that I saw that's selling this in the whole of the country. He has over 400 comments on this, meaning he must have sold over 200 pieces. Then I went on Facebook to go and check, and what did I see? Cheap products that you can bring in now, and you can sell better than that guy that's already selling. All right. So wrap around. There's what they call wrap around. Head wrap around. It's for the vision, whatever. You wear it in the night, and then you can see clearly and all that. It doesn't have any medical side effects or stuff. It's just for nice driving, right? Then adult toys. Take it or leave it. A friend of mine that stays in Lekki, right? He's told me one time in confidence, he said, Pat, dildo sells like pure water. That he sells dildo for 25,000 naira to all these Lekki babes, right? Dildo that sells for $32. Dildo, whether somebody must use dildo now. Imagine somebody was even using cucumber the other time. Somebody must use dildo, whether recession or progression or whatever. Somebody must use it. MK oil, adult toys. What people don't understand is that there's huge money in adult products, whether you like their faith or no faith, right? The thing is, they will buy it, whether you faith it or you don't faith it. People will buy it. There's huge money in this, and it is one product that people are very shy to sell in Nigeria. You know one thing, if you want to sell this adult toys, you necessarily don't need a shop. You don't need to make your identity known. All you need is to set it up the way you should online, pump out your advert, and boom, is people are buying. People are buying, they are ordering. And these are products that people don't even return. They want to buy it, they want to get it. So this is about health products. Health products. There are thousands and thousands of products like this you can get on the health niche. All right, let's progress. But as I do that, I should also make sure that we are listening attentively. Are we there? Please make some noise. Are we there? Okay. Second product class 2. Life should be easy. Life should be easy. Life shouldn't be stressful. What happened today? What happened that illustrated this? I think I've just forgotten. I'll get to remember that shortly. Okay, life should be easy. We want convenience. Everybody wants convenience, right? Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to. Your generators these days don't have those ropes. You just punch buttons. Some even from their room, but just goes on. And I say, life just want to be. People want to be happy, right? So people want easier ways of getting things done to save time and money, because time is money. They want to cut costs and corners. Sometimes even when they want to cut corners, they make mistakes. But the truth is, they want to cut costs. All right, they want to cut costs. For example, nobody would like to be going to vulcanizer if your tire is always going down. Nobody would like to go to vulcanizer. Instead, they want to get tire inflator. You punch it, you put it in that space. You put your cigar lighter or something in your car. Put it on your tire in 3 minutes. So even at the middle of the night or at the center of a wilderness, you can get your tire inflated without having to, look for a towing van to tow your car. You pay 20,000 to the nearest vulcanizer. These products will always sell. All right, they will always sell. Not products that don't have that have an alternative product. That if it has an alternative and the alternative is difficult, then it should sell. But if it has an alternative and the alternative is easier, then don't it's even easier than the main product in question, then don't bother going for that product. All right? People want to belong. Sometimes, as a matter of fact, they don't even get this for convenience. They want to belong. Just for the fact that I have this. All right? And I'll give you an example. An example is, there's a kitchen tool they call 12 in 1, right? It can do 12 different things. You can shape it into different forms. to do different stuff in kitchen, to cut this, to blend this and all that. As a matter of fact, to the best of my knowledge, I think 80% of people that get Dax Hush product, they just want to belong. I get them for my kitchen, right? I have it in my I have it in my kitchen. That's actually what they are up to. You know, they don't care what it does, but they want to have it. But then who are we to question them? We are nobody to question them. So our own is to provide the product, get it cheaper, bring it here, do what we should do, get their attention to it, let them buy it, and we smile. Somebody after all will make money. Somebody must make money. Okay, example of some of these products: electric lunch box. Electric lunch box. If you don't know what it is, just type the name on Google. You see that if you're a mother, you like to get her for your daughter. You know, you just it has it's electric, right? It has cable. You put your child's food in there, take it, you know, put it in a school bag, get to school. You know, if it's not warm, they just plug it to an electric. And within 5 minutes, it warms it to the point that she can eat. It's wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful. And believe me, every mother want to get something like this. Every good mother want to get something like this because Mona has it. Okay, hand sewing machine. It doesn't sew clothes though. But you know that when you want to, like anytime, sometimes when wifey is dressing and all that, sometimes when she's trying to, you know, wear some of her clothes, she just notices that something has torn. She just shout, "Oh, this is my clothes. I want to," you know, if you want to convince her, wear that one. No, this is what I want to wear and all that. Imagine if she's walking on the road and she see a hand sewing machine that she can use to stitch that stuff. You just put some battery, put it there, and you want to get it, all right? Recession or no recession? Oh, the recession, no. Okay, let's recession pass. I'll get this. No. The only thing that they wait for recession to pass is something like car. You can't wait for recession to pass before you eat. You can't wait for recession to pass before you take care of your health. I mean, these products makes life easy. Toothpaste dispenser. Sometimes I still go crazy why that product sell like crack. Because it takes me 0.00001 second to transfer toothpaste from that toothpaste container to my toothbrush. So I don't even know why somebody would want to go and get toothpaste dispenser. So that you just put the toothpaste on top of it, punch your hand, and then put your brush there. As a matter of fact, for me, that toothpaste dispenser is even difficult to even serve toothpaste with than using your. But I don't know. People are getting it, and who are we to question them? Our own is to get it and sell it to them, right? Yeah, I've talked about 12-in-1 kitchen tools. Then tire inflator, I've talked about. Then fuel saver. Fuel 145 naira. Who doesn't want to save fuel? Everybody, as a matter of fact, want to save fuel. Everybody wants to save fuel, right? So there are tools. Technologically, they've proven that it works. I don't even know. You plug it somewhere. They actually two types. One is that you plug it in the cigarette section, and then they said it helps you save 35% of your fuel consumption, right? Then the other one again is inside the engine. There's a place they click something to, and then it helps you save fuel. Believe it or not, it's selling and people are buying them because they believe it should help them cut costs. It should help them save money. We want to save money, right? So this product doesn't care about recession. They will keep trooping into this country. A logistic guy, one guy, a logistic company in Nigeria that brings goods from China to Nigeria. You know, I was chatting with one of my friends the other day, and I was telling him, guy, now every Nigerian man now they get blood cost problem. That the kind of handsome up pump, you know, handsome up pump for enlargement and stuff, for manhood enlargement and stuff, that they import into this country every single day baffles him. Like sometimes you see people importing like 500 pieces, and in the next 1-2 months, you see the same person coming back to import the same amount again. Now, what has happened to Nigerian men? Is it every Nigerian man has problem with that stuff? I mean, recession or no recession, people will spend 12,000 naira on something that will help them make their something big. Because what? Because of what? They believe they are buying or getting that product is not affected by recession. Fuel saver, lots and lots of them. This is the life should be easy class 2. Okay, I think experiment. I like really illustrating my teachings with experiment, not just talking and talking and talking. How does this relate to the real life? Has it happened to me or whoever? Somebody I know? Let's see. Okay. New model is the inflator is the boot. In the boot does the magic. That's the new model, right? You're driving on the street and your tire goes flat. Oh, so that's no problem. That's no problem. I have inflator in my boot. Then you go to your boot, pick up inflator, boom, just be smoking by the side and the inflator be inflated. 5 minutes, you're done. Boom, you fix it and put it back. Then the old model is that car breaks down on the road, then it's like hell getting to a vulcanizer. Sometimes car breaking down, that's your tire going flat. It could just be like 200, 300 naira to solve it, right? But you have to pay a vulcanizer to help you push you to the nearest. These guys that towing van. To help push. I mean, nobody wants to spend that kind of money on something you can get that can help save a lot of time. All right. So the result is stress-free life and time saving. And this is the product I'm talking about here, the Moto Automotive 2 car pump portable tire inflator. And here they said it sells for $12.43. But believe me, if you are in the know, if you want to remain here, you would understand that these prices you see on this platform, they are not for you. They are for them, right? They are not for you, because the Chinese seller want to put it there. You come, you're a maga, you just hit pay and you pay. But if he knows that, man, you come, you ask, oh, this is $12.43. How can I get it for $6? How can I get it for $2? And then within 2-3 minutes conversation, you're able to convince him, and then you cut off half of the price, and then you get it cheaper. All right, that's it. This same car tracker, $12.43. Not car tracker now. Inflator, tire inflator. Someone, this is not my page, this belongs to someone, is selling in Nigeria here. I have to blow out some of the vital information. All right. I want you to think, and then I want you to think with your head. The good thing is, if you are thinking with your head, I will know that you are thinking with your head from the questions you ask me. I expect you to ask me questions after the event, on the event. Send me mails, reach out to me with your questions, right? So this product is being sold. As you can see, it's a video here. This is a video. It has 389 shares. You can share something you don't like and something you identify with. And it has garnered over 147,000 views. Look at the arrow downside left. 147,000 views. These people are humans. They are Nigerians viewing these things and buying them. If you're not interested, you will not view, just pass the video. All right. But here, you click through because you want to get it. So it has gotten over 659 likes. Please don't joke with Facebook virality. The more people interact with the page, the viral it go. I'm not talking about the one if you even pay. The more people interact with the page, the viral it go. So if you are bidding for, let's say, 1,000 audience, and then people up to 500 people interact, you might be lucky to get the ad shown to 20,000 persons. All right. And if you take your time and go through the comments, you see orders, people placing orders. Inbox me for my location. I need one by tomorrow, and I'll be testing before paying. That's a business. All right. This one says, I need this device very much. My mobile number is blah, blah, blah. I have to blow it out. Right. This one says, okay, a lot of orders. And it's, as you can see from the extreme right, arrow, that red arrow there are over 55 comments. And believe me, more than 60% of these comments should be sales, should be orders. And it's not even everybody that wants to make orders that post it on Facebook. Some people are just so conscious of how they put in their details. Some inbox, right? I do this, that's why I know. And some click on the link, and some do instructions, some call on phone, some think they're listening on phone. So these orders that keep coming in, and these guys keep making this money. Recession or no recession? Okay, now I have a big question. Isn't that awesome? Not minding recession and making your money. Isn't that awesome? I mean, if you think it's awesome, let me know on the chat box. If you think it's awesome, let me know on the chat box. All right. Solomon says, Oga Pat, will they follow? Yes, thank you. I know you are following. Thank you for following. Just joined. Hope I've not missed much. Ernest, you've not. Just stay tuned. You will still get all the information. All right. Product class 3, safety first. Let me tell you what happened the other day. Okay. Let me use myself as an example. Let me use my own case study first. Who is not worried about safety? We are worried about the safety of our kids, about the safety of our cars, about the safety of everything. Everything. Safety. Sometimes you just want to be on the safe side. The fear of the bad guys coming make you to get something safe. And as you can see a picture of a baby there holding something he shouldn't, right? I'll tell you my experience. They don't want to lose money as well. Example of these safety products, of this product class 3. Some of them, car tracker. Believe it or not, car tracker sells than anything. I've told my story about the car tracker thing over and over again. I don't want to make this very long, very lengthy, but then I've been telling this story, right? Car tracker thing, how I bought my car you know, contracted a company online to come and put in the tracker. Said it was 50,000 naira, and then the guy came. I thought it was something very, very big. Before 3 minutes, the guy is done. I started asking the guy, "What's wrong with you? You mean if fix this tracker and you just collected 50K from me?" He said, "Yes, it's done. I should go and I tested it. It worked." Well, I noticed the guy was an Igbo guy, so I just brought him close and said, "Guy, have fun. How's this thing done? Like, if I buy this tracker for you now, okay, sorry." Then I just went to Alex. I checked. I saw that same tracker because he gave me the cut. Sorry, he gave me the manual, so the pictures were there. I saw those trackers, and I just called the guy again. So, guy, can you? If I get this, I saw this tracker selling for, I think, about $20 or $24. Yeah. If I buy this thing now and give you, is there anything you need to do on it to make it work, or if I just buy it to fix it? He said, "What do you need? Just a tracker and then a SIM card." I said, "Wonderful." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, how much then do you charge to put?" He said, "Well, the company pays him 7K, but for me, he will charge me 10K. I said, "G." So since then, any of my friends that want to install car tracker will just buy the car tracker for $24, $20, $13. Call the guy, pay him 7K, he installs it, and we are good. And then we can charge 40K. Why those guys charge 50,000 naira? As a matter of fact, I planned on building a business around the car tracker, but something somehow took it. But then I'm giving out something somebody can work on, and it can make much money. If you want to learn how this car tracker can be fixed, because you have to learn with a car. So I wouldn't say go to YouTube and learn. You can inbox me, you can message me on my email, and I will hook you up with a guy. He could charge you and then put you through. Like, it's a 20 minutes lecture, and he will teach you how to fix the car tracker thing yourself. It could mean another income stream for yourself. If not for you, anybody around you that is lazing around, you could just get that for them, and then do a Facebook video where you are fixing one, you know, let it go viral, and then you get customers and you put these things and you make money. And if that's working for you, then why should you talk about recession? Then another one is kids GPS watch. As a matter of fact, every mother should have this. All right, there are varieties of them. One is like a watch. They just wear it. You don't know. They don't even know what's happening. Just tell the teacher, "Don't take off the watch." You know, the watch tells you where your baby is, and as a matter of fact, there's a way you download the app on your phone, and then it synchronizes you with the watch. It works with GPS, right? There's a way you can press your phone from your phone. You can press your phone, and it will make the phone. It will make the watch, you know, start recording whatever conversation that is happening. That you'll be listening to whatever that's happening to your baby. I mean, it's wonderful. Every kid wants to get this. And let me tell you what happened. What happened recently to my neighbor. Okay, I'll get to that story shortly. Okay, spy camera and pen. There are thousands of them. I used to have spy clock, table clock in my office. I used it to record a couple of times. I don't know. Okay, I dash it to my staff, Vivian, then and all that. So smoke detector. A lot of people don't know there's something called smoke detector that can sell. Believe me, every home wants to own this smoke detector. Why? Because it uses just battery. You place it in the house, especially in the kitchen or in the house. There's a degree of smoke it can sense, and then it will start making a whole wide noise, like a noise that can wake even a dead man. In that case, by so doing, to help save a house from getting burned, right? People want this. They don't care about recession or recession. You have to just make a short video showing how this thing is done. And the funny thing is, the videos are there, and I'll tell you how to get to all these things shortly. All right, I just hope time permits us. Okay, smoke detector, Wi-Fi cameras. Olaide was always complaining that his staff always steal his product. So sometimes he feel they are stealing from his product. I just gave him a link. Install this on your listing, and then you can synchronize with your phone. So, you know, so long you have a network on your office, and you have a network on your phone, you can watch what is happening in your phone from any location. I think he's working on that right now. Okay, experiment. Model what everybody resorted to. My daughter's experience. All right, something happened the other day. For people that know, if you have a kid in the house, you know, if they are opening the door, like if you're on the door and the door bangs, the door can, maybe the door can smash their finger and stuff, right? Or if you are you have a cupboard where, okay, what happened to my daughter? I should just say it straight. My wife's makeup table, where she puts all her ngongo, like she puts all the makeup stuff and all that, is in like a cupboard where you just draw, where you pull and stuff. You know, we're just there. Mona always pull it out. She pull it out. So we'd always think if you pull it out, just cut and then we'll come and rearrange and stuff. Now one day we were in here. She was inside the room, and somehow nobody was inside the room. She pulled her stuff out. She pulled out where my wife used to put her razor inside it. She opened the box, opened the smaller box again, and picked the razor. Now she held the razor in her hand tightly, you know, and she was just playing with it, and the razor was just cutting her skin, cutting her palm, and just cutting it and cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. I mean, when we now came into the room, the blood was just everywhere. And I was now wondering, we can't really stop this girl from opening this thing, except we just take this thing off entirely, and which is not somehow possible right now. So what I did, I started researching on what I can get that can make it very difficult for her to open that. I just searched within 2 minutes. I just saw something, you know, that's something you can use to hook it. That's the thing you're seeing on the screen right now. You know, you just, it has something like gum, just sticky one part here, sticky the other part. And then when you are lucky, just hook the two, hook the other side. Now when she goes there, she just be dragging it and dragging it. Now she've even stopped dragging it. Now believe me, if I share my story with any caring parents around, they want to get something like this, because definitely a kid around can, you know, have the same issue as Mona, right? Just imagine if that razor has gone to the wrong side. So we don't want that to happen, right? Now this is it. On AliExpress, it sells for 3.17 naira. Sorry, $7 for 10 pieces. Like it's 10 pieces. You only need 2 for one cupboard or one, right? But it sells 3.70. That's their price, or not your own. All right, you should know how to get this price to $1 or even 1 point or 0 point something, right? Now, I think by my calculation, okay, they sell it about 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. Sorry, don't, all those guys that sell online shouldn't be your concern. If you are selling and you have your information right, you can sell at your price and you can command anybody to buy from you, not with juju now, but with your marketing skills. All right. So if you do the math, you see that you are getting it for less than $1. It should be less than $0.5 or thereabout. And then somebody is selling just 2 for 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira. You can do better. Let me hear you type. Let me see you type something on the chat box. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. Nobody is saying that. Who can do better? Who can do better? Raise your hand for me. Let me see you if you can do better. Okay, I think I got the first person. Yes, I got the second person. I got the third person. Lots of them. Wonderful. You're awesome. Good. Okay. New model. I think I'm done here. Okay, this is for the GPS tracker I talked about. My neighbor, the house help. We don't use house help, so it was my neighbor. My neighbor's house help. I don't know what the story they told. She left with the child. Not like she ran away, but somehow she said she had to go somewhere. But then no, they were able to reach at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. The parents were at home. Everybody was worried. They started asking questions. Did you see this girl? Did you see her? We didn't see her. So at the end of the day, she came back around 8, and then we're just joking in front of my house. And some guy said, "But if it's possible, if that baby has something that you can track," I said, "Well, it could be possible. It could be possible. Something like you know, I just checked on AliExpress. I saw something like the one you're seeing on your screen here. It works with Android device. You know, you can just place it on the baby's bag or whatever. Just find something and chuck it in there. All right, and then set it up on your phone. And from your phone, you can know what's happening to the baby. You can know where she is. All right, if she's in GPS location in most part of the world works accurately right now. They tell you this guy is in Island Avenue, off this, off that. You just go there and you'll find them, right? So I was not surprised that most of my neighbors were straight to go and get something like this, you know, to walk into their kids' bag, school bag and stuff. All right. So these are things that recession cannot really do anything for. All right. Now let's take a look at the very 7 steps. At the very steps some of my 7-figure students took. You know, not just about this theory. Now let's look at persons that have practically, you know, put some of these teachings into practice. And the funny thing is that I'll be giving their names here. I'm not giving their name for you to go and tell them on Facebook, "Oh, come and teach me." Come on, no. That's their business. If they teach you, fine. If they don't teach you, they charge you. That's their business, because they've learned it and they paid huge some amount of money to learn it. But I'm actually bringing in their names here, their pictures, so that you actually know that these people are real human beings. So let's take a look at the very steps some of them took took. Some of my 7-figure super students, you can become one, right? The first one here is the case study number 1 here is my good friend who has almost become a brother, right? Mr. George Eni, that's his name, right? He's an Owerri boy. And what did he do? I used to tell this guy over chat and over Skype sometimes, guy, $1 million per week is possible. And the guy will just, boss, what are you? I don't understand, you know, but he'll be very careful. It doesn't sound like he's doubting or something, but he was doubting inside of him. So he left. I thought, $1 million naira is like 100,000 naira into 10 places, right? Then what can you do to earn 100,000 naira in a week? Then make that multiply that, duplicate that into 10 places, and then you are getting $1 million at the end of the month. So I told him. So I was surprised one day. My message popped up on my WhatsApp, and he said, "Baba boss, where I did ball." Okay, sorry. I think I was in Port Harcourt. Yeah, I first went to Port Harcourt for a wedding, Sebastian G. James' wedding. Then he heard I was coming to Port Harcourt, so he took charge. He took care of everything and all. I was even surprised. So when I came back and I was like, "Oh God, thank you. I never expected that." I said, "Well," he said, "Where are the ball? You did do me say make I close my account for you. 800K this morning for a week return, like a week return." This is somebody that never believed that in 1,000 you can make $1 million in a week, but he said 700,000, 800K for a week return. And he said, "Thank you, boss. You told me 1 million naira monthly is possible. Now I'm on track to 1 million weekly." Yeah, I told him 1 million naira monthly is possible. That was actually what I told him. But he said he's on track to 1 million naira weekly. The funny thing is, the only thing this guy has more than you is his big head. You find person, you are more handsome than he is. I mean, every other thing. The only thing that is very big in his body is his big head. So, and as a matter of fact, most of him might even have bigger head than he does. So if he can do it, as a normal guy, then you can do this. That's case study number 1, my student, right? But what did he do? What exactly did he do? I will take you into and through the steps he took in a short form. I just wish time can permit us here. All right. What did he do? Find hot products and import. That's one. You must find hot products. It's very important. If you get this wrong, then you get every other part of this whole game wrong. Bring them in using the faster and cheaper than DHL method. There's actually a way that is cheaper and faster than DHL. When I say 3 to 5 days in my email one time, some people say, "Oh, yeah, but you can actually get it in 24 hours, 48 hours, right?" Or if you choose the other one, you get for 3 to 5 days, at most 7 days. This is possible, believe me. Because if you don't find a way to get your goods in, remember I told you one of the mistakes I made in my early days was you just buy and use China Post, it takes 1 month, by the time it comes, your morale have died down. But when your mind is still in everything, oh my God, I do so the way you are doing your marketing, then for your goods coming, you pursue everything with that same zeal. I mean, you get a massive result. Okay, step 3, combine it with a unique guerrilla strategy. This is also a rocking a game changer that makes the whole difference. Okay, then employ a 82% automated system to sell, and almost 82% automated system. I didn't say 100% automated. That means you must have to also do something on it. But with the help of technology and a whole lot of tools, you can at least automate it to up to 80% to sell the product at 100 to 700% profit. Don't doubt me. And a lot of persons will say, "Why sell? Why make too much profit?" Is a sin. Is being broke righteousness? If I'm broke, will you come and preach to me that being broke will take me to heaven? I mean, I really don't take it easy with people that tell me you make. I'm getting it cheap because I know how to. You can actually go to get it yourself and you get it higher. I mean, so employ an almost 82% automated system to sell these things is possible. Technology have made it so. Right now I'm seated here, or I'm standing, sorry, I'm sweating like a Christmas goat, and I'm talking to you. Talking to over 100, 200, 300, 400 persons online, right? That same technology that made this possible makes it also possible for you to set these things almost automated. If you want to keep that goddamn 9 to 5 job, you are free. But take your time, plan yourself, work on it, and it can happen. That's why I don't tell people to quit their jobs. No, I don't do that. If you ask me, "Mr. Pat, this thing you've taught me is so good, can I quit my job for it?" I said, "Oh my God, no. I never told you to take your job. You did yourself." Job is actually some kind of life decisions. You have to make them yourself. What I do is from my own part, I teach you what I should teach you. Then when you are making money from it and making from your job, then you compare and contrast. If you're making 100,000 naira from your job in a month, in a whole 30-day month, bossing around and all that, you're making 500k from your job, from your side hustle effortlessly, and then you still want me to advise you on what to go for, then you need a conch, a holy one from me. All right, results from these simple steps: finding hot product, bringing them using the faster means, faster than DHL method, combining with a unique guerrilla strategy, employing a 2% automated system to sell this product at 10 to 700% profit. Then the result is 800k to 1 million naira weekly. This is possible. Now, I want you to begin to imagine what you can do with 1 million naira. Just type in your first thing you will do if you start earning 1 million naira every week consistently. Type it into the address. Type it into the chat window, and let me just have a peep into what goes on in your mind. What would you do with 800 to 1 million naira weekly consistently? What's the first thing you would do? Don't tell me you go and buy big loaf of bread and eat, right? Or you go and buy a bar and eat. No. Tell me something you're gonna do, that I've been dying for. Just tell me and let me know how joyous and happy you will be realizing and achieving that. Okay. Let me just go to our page and see what we have there. What we're typing in. Buy a house in Lekki. Oh my God, buy a land. Oh my God. Okay, all right, good. Okay, buy a house in Lekki, buy this, buy that. That's wonderful. I will reinvest it. Good job. Okay, no problem. I think that's awesome. Let's just continue. Okay, I have case study number 2. Case study number 2 is from my friend. This guy, I think he's 23, and he has this. There's something that happened. I was in Port Harcourt to speak at RIM, Rebirth of Internet Marketing event in Port Harcourt. I think in early February, right? And we were just chilling in my hotel apartment, in my hotel room where I was staying. And this guy came all the way from Uyo. That's the first time I've seen me. Said he came for the training to come and actually set his eyes on me. We've been talking on phone and email. Then we were there. I think he got a call that he lost his dad. And he's telling me how he's the breadwinner. He's 23. For Christ's sake, he's 23. And I will say this with respect to him, he's yet to attend higher education. All right. So he's still with the secondary school information, secondary school brain and whatever that he has. And let's take a look at what he's been able to do for himself. All right. We chatted on Wednesday, last Wednesday. All right. This past Wednesday. And his name is Mr. Francis Edet. And let's just go through what he said. I now call him the 700,000 naira profit case study. 700,000 naira per day profit man. I mean profits, not net, not gross. I don't know how they put it, but just profit, fucking profit, right? Now he said things getting crazy. That's the chart. That's the first thing he popped out there. I said, wow, 1.3 million naira worth of items shipped out this morning, not this year, not this century, not this week, not this month, this fucking morning. 1.3 million naira worth of items shipped out. Let's see what's in this 1.3 million naira. How much is making? 1.3 million naira worth of items. I asked question mark. Wow. Said 1.3 worth of items shipped out this morning. As a matter of fact, you wrote that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's out of ecstasy, right? And I asked, wow, you are balling. And I said, as in I should have you in my webinar. I wanted to bring him on. I don't know how I changed my mind. He said, yeah, crazy, bro. Gosh, do you make proofs and keep? He said, sure. He said, was checking my sales book today. Yep. He now started sending me some of his sales book. He said, gave EDS. EDS is one of the courier companies he uses. Gave EDS 210k worth of product yesterday night. Okay, sorry, gave EDS 210k yesterday night. I don't know what you mean gave or you received. Gave my boys 228k. With proofs, he keep snapping his record book and showing me. And as you can see, if you go through his record book, you see 46 bottles. That's something. That's a sale day in a sales day. 1 day sales. 2 bottles, 1 bottle, 3 bottles. 3 bottles for 2k. Only God knows what he's shipping. All right. Then say total 1,244,000 naira. Others still running in. Spent 500k for adverts and products. So I'll be left with fucking 700K profit for a fucking day. And if you don't want to, pardon my my use of F word, I don't know. But then the message is this, don't get me wrong. Wow, badass case study, chai. Man, I'm gonna interview you. That's what I said. I said to him, this is Mada's case study. He said, I love this. So, you know, one funny thing that happened last 3 weeks or so was he just buzzed me up. He said, Mr. Pat, can you borrow me 500K? I'll give you 700K in 2 weeks' time. I say, borrow me 500K. I'll give you 1 million in 1 week time. He just laughed. This same guy came back with testimonies like this, with case study like this. Is Mada's case study. And I brought up his education issue because I know that this got nothing to do with any fucking education, right? I tell my mommy last Xmas, if I had known half of what I know right now in 2014 when I was killing myself for jam, 2003, 2004, sorry, 2003, 2004 when I was over myself for jam, I would have saved that money. That 46,000 naira I paid in the university, I was paying 11,500 every year. That's how cheap my school fees was. I was paying that for 6,000 I paid for that 4 years, and those 2K textbook where I buy, I would have put them together and I would have, well, God knows why it went that way, but then it's fine. I read chemistry and then I don't know what I'm doing with chemistry. I don't even know how to write benzene and benzoic acid. The point is, you need nothing more than what you have to get this done. It is just a determination to get it done. Believe me, you can do it. This is him. He's just a small boy. He's just a small boy. He did something I don't want to share, like something I'm so proud of. Okay, I'll just say it. This guy's mom had no place to call his home. This boy built him a 3-bedroom flat, and he was updating me. I was so proud of this guy. Like, but it's all right. The point is, you can do it. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Say to me, I can do this in the chat box. All right, I'm not being pastoral here, but you can do this because I know you have what it takes. You have an email address. That's why you are here. And if you have an email address, then you have everything to do this. I don't want to believe it's money that's keeping you out of getting to doing something like this. No, it's actually you mindset. You have to really work. I was reading a book the other day, and the man was talking about massive imperfect action, MIA. Perfectionism is an income and a dream killer. If you want to have it all before you start, you will not start. All right, take massive but imperfect action. The thing is, if you're taking massive and imperfect action, along the line, you're able to know where you are getting it wrong, making amends, and perfecting it and becoming a guru. That is how this guy started. You can get this result too, believe me. Okay, case study, the same thing, find products, bring them in. That's the same thing he does. Nothing so spectacular. All right. Now imagine that in the next 8 days, I'm pointing at you right now. You guys watching, are you there? I just want to make sure you are there so that I would make sure I would know that my teachings are falling on the right ear and I'm hitting the right message. Oh, somebody said his battery is running out. You are gonna miss. Go and on your gen. Somebody said he would do it. God bless you. Okay, Manuel said he can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, Manuel, your name sounds sexy and good, so you can do it. If people that their name sound so awkward, you can do it. All right. Now, I want you to begin to imagine that in the next 8 days, just imagine that in the next 8 days, you know how to spot hot products within 60 seconds of setting your eyes on them, right? Imagine that you've imported 5 to 10 different hot in demand items ready for the kill. Now imagine again that you have been armed with the same guerrilla techniques of the 6 and 5 figure guys. Then imagine again that you literally know how to milk the mini import oil well at will. I mean, cash on demand. I want 1 million naira today. I know this product. How many of this product do I sell? You know all this, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, imagine that you know all this. You know how to spot hot products in 60 seconds of setting your eyes on them. You've imported them, 5 to 10 different products. I mean, in 8 days from now, you've been armed with the same guerrilla techniques of the 6 and 7 figure guys. You literally know how to milk the mini import oil well. Then imagine this. Won't that be awesome? Can I get your answer? Won't that be awesome? If it will be awesome, fine, listen on. If it won't be awesome, good. But in any case, I will have to pass the message across. Additionally, imagine you know how to use the enormous power of Facebook ads to drive 10 to 50 sales every day. Now, what people don't understand is there are more than 10 million Nigerians on Facebook. And statistics and data has it that people check their Facebook now first before they check their email in the morning, and some before they even pray to their God. All right, so people virtually live on Facebook. I posted something on Facebook early today, and somebody said he spends 60% of his time, 60% of his 24 hours on Facebook. And I was tempted to ask, what do you do on Facebook? The thing is, people hang out on Facebook, and it is the right place to put your message across to them and make them buy whatever you're offering them, so long you position yourself very well, right? Now, imagine that you know about Instagram. You obviously, maybe you don't have an account. Who cares? You don't even need an account for we're talking about using it to advantage here. Imagine you can place your product in the face of millions of Instagram freaks. Then you are handed over the most effective way to deliver your products to customers without headaches. Right? Imagine transforming into a mini import god or goddess within 8 short days. How about that? Can somebody give me an answer? I will have to get an answer here before I continue. Can somebody give me an answer? How about that? Would that be awesome? Would that be awesome? Would that be awesome? Just yes, would do. Yeah. Wonderful. Now you're forcing me. All right. How about that? Awesome, right? Very, very awesome. Okay, the past 1 hour or so, you've been with me for the past 1 hour, right? And you would agree it's been time well spent so far. I've tried my best to give you fulfill on all the promises I made to you. You've learned some cool stuffs, obviously. Of course, you must have learned some cool stuffs, whether you like it or not. Who hasn't learned some cool stuff here? Who hasn't learned something new today? Superb. Wonderful. Okay, superb. That's good. Can't miss this for anything. Great. You've learned some cool stuff, obviously, yeah? And the truth is, if you leave me to talk from now till next tomorrow, you see that thing they call everything? I can't teach all of it, right? I can't teach all of it in a 1 hour webinar. Even if I have all the years, all the weeks, all the months. No, I can't. And that's the harsh truth I need to admit to. Now, let me ask you a question. And this question, every of us on the call right now have to give me an answer. The question is simple. If you've been with me for the past 1 hour and you've learned some cool stuff, how many of you would love to work with me to help them implement what they've just taught, what they've just learned, what I've just taught you here? How many of you would love to work with me to help them implement what I have just taught you here? How many of you would like to work with me? I would like to get a yes or no answer, as the case may be. If you think my head is too big and my face is too ugly, I don't look nice, I don't look fine, and you don't want to work with me, well, that's good. Then I might even stop talking about what I'm about saying, right? But if you think you want to work with me, like you want me to walk you through the processes of getting results, right? Do this, do that, don't go here, don't go here. If that is what you want, then oh yes, I think all the yes has it. Wonderful. Okay, pay rapt attention here. How many of you, you've given me your yes? Can I get a yes in the chat box? Or no, I've gotten yes. As a matter of fact, I've all gotten no. All right, let me just look at the names of some of the guys that have given me yes. Luis Ntada, yes. Emmanuel, yes. Docs David, yes. Vincent and Namdi, yes. Ayadeji, yes. Wonderful. Everybody, yes. Okay. Actually, I'm bringing you 3 offers. And if it is something you think I should not talk about, then you should let me know on time so I stop even wasting my time, right? 1, 2, 3 solid offers, and you'll be thrilled. Believe me, in a space of 5 minutes, I should have rounded up, and then I'll take all the questions. I'm excited. I'm absolutely thrilled. Can't you tell by the look on my face? That's actually some of the faces I'm imagining right now from you. Okay, just imagine one of the offers bringing you a result like this in 30 days. I mean, I told you I'm bringing you 3 offers right now. Just imagine one of the offers bringing you a result like this in 30 days. I'm not talking about 300 days now. I'm not talking about 3 years. I'm talking about 30 short days. No losing sleep over the type of product to import. No racking your head over how to sell them. More important, not ever having to think about logistics and delivery. Imagine having access to all the FB ad swipes. I was tempted not to talk about this, man. I mean, having access to all the Facebook advert swipe files that have produced the millions, not just from me, from my proteges that have been doing well. I can go steal their own. Yes, they will give me that opportunity. All right. So all you do is just to plug in and bank big. I mean, plug in and bank big. Imagine just one of the offers bringing you a result like this in 30 days. No losing sleep, no racking your head over how to sell them, not even having to think about logistics and delivery. Imagine having access to all the FBA swipe files that have produced millions. Just plug in and bank big. Imagine not having to lose sleep even for a sec, yet bank up to 500 to 1 million naira weekly. Now, I've been talking about monthly. But since a month is too far, we should just talk about weekly. Let's talk. 7 days is too much to do something to bring in 500 to a million naira per week if you know the principles that work. All right? Imagine getting insane results in 30 days like the ones from my students. 800K this morning for a week return. A week return. Thanks to you, boss. You told me 1 million naira monthly is possible. Now I'm on track to 1 million naira weekly. You know one funny thing? If you are getting results as my student, I lose sleep. I can lose sleep for you, and I don't feel like anything ever happened. It just happened. If you have just don't have issues. If you have issues, like go all out to make sure the issues are surmounted. Okay, this other guy says totally 1.244 million orders still rolling in. That means as he was typing that, orders were still coming in. So I'll be left with 700K profit for a day after spending 500K for ads and products. These are the kind of testimonials I get, right? And I want you as well to get this. Okay, this guy, I think his name is John Paul. Yeah, John Paul, right? Sorry, I blotted out his name. His name is John Paul Obaleke. Stays in Port Harcourt. There was a day I think I shared something about my one of my students, and I said he said, "Lol, I did over 200K turnover last week, which was paid yesterday." And this guy took up one of my offer the other time, right? And he's one guy that doubts a lot. He believes everybody is a scammer, and he was proven wrong. I don't know. Maybe God just wanted this to happen like that. And he said, "I did over 200K turnover last week, which was paid yesterday, plus more than 200K orders still pending payment." This is a normal guy. As a matter of fact, a normal guy. I know he's small, but then I am still coming up. I know somebody will be very, very, very comfortable with 200K profit, but then if you happen to be my friend and you know me and you learn from me, never be comfortable with any figure, because there's a point it will get to, you start realizing the fact that 10 million naira is possible in a week. What you are gonna get in this offer, right? I just want to make sure you are with me. You want to hear about the offer, right? It's one offer I'm proud of, and I know it's one offer that can change lives, and I've been changing lives. I call it 6 more profits offer, and this is the offer 1. I call it the bronze offer. Now, I'll give you access. If you go for this bronze offer, it's bronze. I'll give you access to 20 top hot and untapped products that guarantee 6 more profits. Just 3 of these products can make you 506,000 naira in the next 30 days. And if I'm to just sell this part of the offer 1 for you, I'm gonna be talking about 40,000 naira. We're gonna be parting with 40,000 naira, right? 20 top hot and untapped products that guarantee 6 times more profit. Just 3 of them can make you 5. As a matter of fact, the Francis guy sells only, I think, about 3 or 4 products. The guy that did 700K in a day, right? He sells just 3 or 4 products. And my other friend George sells about, I think, 3 as well, or 4. I don't know. Yeah, still 3 or 4. So if you can get access to these 20 products, and 3 of them can make you 560K in 30 days, that means I can charge you 40K for this, and then I'll be justified. In this bronze offer as well, you get details of my point men in China, not man now, men. With them, you don't even need to bother about pricing a product or trying to verify if it's original or not. They do all that for you at almost nothing in return, right? All you need to do is mention my name. This guy referred me, and you see them sit at the tip of their seats and give you all the attention. And if I'm to just charge you for this alone, you should be paying me 25K, right? It's not easy to get a point man in China and give you their details and all, and then give them an instruction to serve you right and make sure you are happy, right? Then I'll hook you up with my personal web designer who I will mandate to set up a fully functional mini e-commerce site at half the price for you. If I'm to hook you up on a good day, I should charge you 25K, right? This guy will do a site for you if you so desire to use e-commerce site, right? Which is also very, very important. And the kind of e-commerce we're talking about here is not the type that's so complex. It's just a simple e-commerce site with few pages. You get to know why that is so important. Then I will show you how to curb excessive high exchange rates. So you pay at a ridiculously low rate. You can never get anywhere. This has nothing to do with our greedy banks. You don't even need an ATM card for this. You do not need a PayPal account for this. If you walk into my office tomorrow and you say, Mr. Pat, can I get access to that information you gave in the bronze offer, the one about curbing excess high exchange rate? I'll tell you, man, pull out your phone and do me a transfer of 50,000 naira and I'll give you the information. And I'll be very, very fair, right? Bronze offer 1 continued. I'm not done. Access to 20 super hot videos you can easily edit and use in your campaign. No need racking your brain. And this is 20,000 naira value. How to edit these videos and put your marketing messages on them within 5 minutes using a simple software on your phone or computer. No need paying graphic artists thousands of naira like I did when I discovered this strategy initially. As a matter of fact, since I started talking about this so far, you must have edited like 2 videos and added your marketing messages on them, and you'll be up on a flying start, ready to go, right? This was hard for me to add, like seriously. But then I want you to get great, massive results. So I'm adding this. Access to 20 swipe advert copy you can use for your Facebook ads. These are proven copies that has brought in millions of naira in profits. All right. 20 advert copies. They have brought in millions of naira in profits. This should cost 25,000 naira if you want to get that from me on a good day. Access to 2 follow-up webinars. Yeah, I'll direct you to 2 follow-up webinars you can join to ascertain the level of your progress and offer help where needed. This is almost priceless considering that the 2 webinars are supposed to be another premium offer. And those 2 webinars, the tons of value I gave out there should be nothing less than 45,000 naira in value. Good. And if we are to put all these things in offer 1 together, that's about 255,000 naira. 255. And if you hand me 255,000 naira right now, you will never regret it, because just in your first consignment and selling and everything, you should be making 3 times that amount. And if that is true, then is it big? Is it too much to pay that amount to make such amounts continually? Your answer is as right as mine. Offer number 2, the 6x more profit offer number 2, the silver offer. This one is massive. We will not just stop at giving you access to products here, but we'll import and land them in Lagos for you. I will import those products to Lagos for you. It will be in my office, and you come to my office and pick it. I mean, 5 pieces each of 10 different hot in demand unique products. That means we'll be getting 50 products in total. Right? Yes, we'll take the headache off you, do the bargaining, pay for them, import them, go through the headaches of clearing them, get them to Lagos from wherever they are. Then you can just come around and pick them up. I will courier that to you, but you bear the cost of sending it to you, which is like 1,000, 2,000 naira via bus, right? And this alone should cost you 170,000 naira. You can do your maths, coupled with the fact that you have to really dig deep into hot selling products. Access to 30, not 20 this time. In the offer 1, that's the bronze offer, it was 20. Access to 30 top hot and untapped products that guarantee 6 more profits. Just 3 of these products can make you 560,000 naira in the next 30 days. You get my point man in China, like you get everything in offer 2. My point man in China, hook you up with my personal web designer, how to curb high exchange rates, access to 20 super hot videos. That's the same thing in offer 1. You know, remember we added 50 products. You get 50 products, we import it for you and give it to you. All right, and then we'll give you 30 access to products, you can always import yourself. Just send the link to the point man. He does the bargaining for you, give you the price, then you pay him or her, and then he brings it in for you. Okay, so it contains more things than the one in the bronze offer, right? And if you want to calculate all the values individually, that should be like 430,000 naira. And if me charge you that amount, then I'm doing you a favor. I'm right by all standards. Then the platinum, this is the one that I think more people would like to go for because it contains more tons of value. Let's find out. This one is a complete done for you. We import for you 10 pieces each of 10 different hot in demand unique products. For once, I was tempted to bring down the cost of these 10 pieces to maybe 80 or 70, but then I said no. Anybody going for this offer deserve more. So in total, you'll be having 10 pieces, 100 pieces in total. Yes, we will take the headache off you, do the bargaining, blah, 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 blah. So, but this should cost you 250,000 naira if you to come to me and say, Mr. Pat, import 10 hot in demand product for me. I'll say, let me have your 250,000 naira and I'll get that done fast for you. Access to 40 products, not 20 as in the bronze or 30 as in the silver right now, but 40 hot products. The value of that should be 55,000 naira. Then I call this a very complete done for you, like it's a complete done for you. Then you get for free, you get for 100% free, if you're going for this particular offer, a professionally designed mini e-commerce site just like that of my wife and my 7-figure earner students. This has the value of 125,000 naira, but you are getting it free for getting the platinum offer. All right, a fully functional e-commerce platform to sell your mini e-commerce site to sell your items. You do nothing other than get the products uploaded, get orders in your email, push them out, and that's it. You get 1 year domain name registered for you for free. That's 5,000 naira value. For 1 year, we'll register it for you just for a whole 1 year. And for another 1 year, we'll give you, for 1 year, we'll give you full year hosting for your e-commerce. Like we'll host your e-commerce for 1 full year. And that should cost you 70,000 naira if you want to get a hosting, a very good hosting that can power a WordPress site, an e-commerce platform, and all those programs they use in setting e-commerce platforms up, right? That's 70,000 naira value if you want to really go that path. You get details of my appointment in China, like you get every other thing in offer 2. That is the bronze offer and the offer 1, bronze offer, and the silver offer. You get every other thing there. All right, like curbing excessive exchange rates, 20 super hot videos, how to walk around the videos, 20 swipe files, access to 2 follow-up webinars, and then the total of this, if you want to calculate all these values in red, is like 720. You can take your time and go through the calculation again. 720,000 naira. And if you give me that right now, by every standard, you have just paid for the worth of the product, because in a week you can make twice, double that money, and then make that forever. All right, because you only pay me once, you not pay me more. But then what do we do? Who has this worked for? Am I just putting up these offers and naming and calling figures? Has it really worked for anybody? I had 2 choices. Yes, it has worked for people. It has worked for me. It has worked for my wife. It has worked for my younger brother. I know you guys will say, oh, these are my people. But then it has worked for tons and tons of my students. George Eni is one of them. Francis Edet is one of them. John Paul is one of them. I have tons and tons of them, right? Okay. But then, while I was thinking about pushing out this offer to you, something was really going up in my mind. I had 2 choices. The first option was just make this offer cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. It wouldn't incentivize me to really stack the value, right? Make it cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. Then I don't care what result they get. Then I sell them some shitty information, sell them some shitty stuff, or maybe I end up not delivering on any of them. And then you end up not doing what? Getting result. And then you end up seeing me as an idiot, right? So that was the first option that came into my head. Then the second one was require a little higher investment, right? But in exchange, I can devote more resources to guarantee your success. I prayed over it and I settled with the second option because I know that it will bring you the results you've wanted. Who has this worked for? This is an email I received sometime ago, recently. Somebody called me twice. His name is Oluwatuyitunji. He said, Pat, I always enjoy the way you package your thoughts. I have a testimony. The reason I invested in this new package last week is because of what I learned in Import Manifesto, right? I'm already doing 6 figures from doing stuff for schools alone. One of the good things I learned in Import Manifesto is negotiation. I'm making the supplier ship out to my preferred shipping agent free. If not for you, I wouldn't know. I could get items selling for $11.69 for $3.5. Are you reading this, please? If not for you, I wouldn't know I could get items selling for $11.69 for $3.5. That means he broke, as in he came down like how many percentage now? About 300% cheaper, right? From $11.69 to $3.5. On top of that, I make them customized for each of my clients, so nobody will feel I'm giving them common things. The quality always come out great. I'm going to read all of these, please. Now, schools want me customized things for them because of the ones I delivered this month, and it's the pointer to a more prosperous. Oh, this was even happened in 2016. Prosperous 2016 for me. But I want more cash. Yes, you should. That's why I don't mind to invest your newest effort in myself. So, boss, make you send me my money. Okay, this guy's name is Olatunji Oluwatui. From where? Akure, not Lagos, not Abuja. From Akure. And you are there, you are saying it works for only those in Lagos. My dear, have everything. Okay, you are going to get bronze offer, 255,000 naira value. In silver offer, platinum offer, 720,000 naira value. In silver offer, 430,000 naira value. And then, the third one is supposed to be the platinum offer, 720,000 value. The bronze, 255,000 value. The silver offer, 430,000 value. Right? These are what you're getting in value. Like if you're getting them, each of the components of this offer, these are what you're gonna get, right? But I'm not gonna make that. I'm gonna bribe you, city. I'm going to sweeten the deal and make it even more appetizing. Not just because I need to flood your hard disk or whatever, your head or your brain with some things that won't help, but because I know that what I'm bringing you right now are the things that will make all the difference. Then I call it bonus one. I will add you into my 7 days follow-up mastermind series. And that's supposed to cost you 70,500 naira in value. But this bonus is for the first 20 people to take up the bronze offer. So if you're taking up just the bronze offer, you get this additional bonus. You'll be added to my 7 days follow-up mastermind series. And that's the value of 70,500 naira. All right. Then the bonus two, apart from adding you into my 7 days follow-up series that is worth 70,500 naira, like you get in the bronze offer, I would also give you 10 email swipe files you can use for your promotion. 10 email swipe files. If you want me to write one email for you, is 10,000 naira. So what I'm giving you 10 is 100,000 naira value. So in bonus two, you're getting 170,500 naira value. But sadly enough, it is available for the first 10 person to take up the silver offer, right? Then the bonus three, you'll get the bronze bonus, which is the 7 days follow-up mastermind series, worth 70,500 naira. Then the second one is the 10 email swipe, which is from the bronze silver offer, worth 100,000 naira. Then you get another one, access to Facebook Ads Success by Kim Gast. That course is a power killer. If you want to be successful in Facebook advertising, is a course for you, right? And it costs $347. You can Google that. But and that's like 138,000 naira in value. And I'm gonna give you that free if you're among the 2 persons that go for the platinum offer. This extra bonus, apart from what you are getting in components, you're getting an extra bonus value of 308,500 if you are going for the platinum offer, right? Wow. Do we actually want this offer? I'm just talking to myself. All right. Okay. Let me just round up. All together, on the bronze offer, you are getting 255,000 naira in component value plus 70,500 naira of the bonus. That's 325,500 naira in value. Then the platinum offer, again, I made that mistake again. That should be platinum, right? This should be platinum and not bronze. Bronze shouldn't be two there. So platinum, you're getting 720,000 naira worth of products. Component value plus 308,500 naira bonus value, making it 1,028,500 naira in value. That's if you go for platinum offer. Then for the silver offer, that's 430,000 naira in component value plus 170,500 naira of bonus value. That's like 600,500 naira value. If all this did was help you make steady 7 figures, if you pay all those money, and then if all it did was to help you make 7 steady figures monthly, would it be worth it? Big question. Would it be worth it? If all it did after paying all that money was make you take that guaranteed decision about your 9-to-5 job, positive decision now, I ask, would it be worth it? If after paying those monies, all it did for you was make you the envy of folks around you, like we are here, would it be worth it? What's 7-figure income generating info worth to you? Like if there's a system that can generate 7 figures for you, what is it worth? Products, 500,000 naira, 700,000 naira, 1 million naira or more. Like if there's an information that can give you guaranteedly 7 figures with 3 products, you're making 500k, 700k or 1 million naira or even more. If you have big eyes like us, right? Or if you're an Igbo man, like they will say, we love money. How much would you pay to get such 7-figure income generating information? If you have such an info and just 3 products from that info can make you 500k, 700k or even more, how much would you be willing to pay to get that? How much would you be willing to pay to get a guaranteed hot in demand product plus a surefire way to make them sell themselves, almost automated? You can see why others are paying me up to 750,000 naira plus 10% of their profits to set this same system up for them. I mean, the reasons are very glaring. They are very clear. They are everywhere, right? You can see why others are paying that much as 750k plus 10% of their profit. Like if you walk into my office and you want all this, I mean, on a business level, I'll tell you, okay, you're gonna pay me 750,000 naira to get this done for you, and then I'm gonna earn 10% of your profit. Of course, you will have to pay because it's worth it. You have to pay, right? To set this up for them. That is why they are paying this much, right? Just like my protege, Francis Edet, if you can make 700k daily, would it make sense to pay me 700,000 naira one-time fee to set up for you, to set this up for you? Like if you make 700k every day or even every week, even every month, for crying out loud, doesn't it make sense to pay this guy that one-time profit you make? Pay him off. Let him set this up for you because it will make you more money continually. I mean, this is a question. Just like him, if you can make 700k daily, would it make sense to pay me 700k one-time fee to set this up for you? After then, every other sales become pure profits. Like every other sales we make become pure profits. Does it make sense? Can I get some yeah or no on the box? Like, does it make sense to pay me one money and like 700k to set up something that will make it 700k for you every week, every month? Does it make sense? If it doesn't make sense, let me know. Okay, good. I think a lot of yes, yeah. You can see why it's a good deal at 700k. Like if I ask you to pay me 700k for any of this, okay, especially for the platinum, it's a good deal. But you know what? That is for the public. That is not for you. You are here right now, seated and watching this webinar, and you are still, very much into it, right? So this price you see here shouldn't be for you, as a matter of fact. So which one is for you? Offer 1 bronze Okay, sorry, this is actually for the public. Offer one, bronze, 150,000 naira. That's for the public. Like, if you are public, if you are not from us, if you are not one of me, then this is for you. Offer one, the bronze, 150k. Offer two, silver, 350k. Offer three, platinum, 650,000. As a matter of fact, in all fairness, it's very much, I mean, it's proper for you to pay that amount one time for something that makes you more than that subsequently, weekly, monthly, continuously, right? Because you are special, this one belongs to the public. This prize belongs to the public. So because you are special, I'm inviting you to get started now for just offer one, 50,000 naira, offer two, 150,000 naira, then offer three, 350,000 naira. I mean, it doesn't get sweeter than that at all, right? Offer one, which is the bronze offer, 50,000 naira. Offer two, which is the silver offer, 150,000 naira. And offer three, which is the platinum offer, 350,000 naira. I don't know if you've forgotten all the things that comes with it, all right? Right on the screen right now, a box should pop out with a link. You can click on the link to get access, right? If you go there, you see the number of persons we need in each of the offers. And I'm going to be standing by that number because I don't want to admit a lot of persons that want to jump in right now, and then I'm not able to deliver. My name and integrity is worth more than any pot of soup. It's worth more than anything you can think of. Yeah, there's also the link on your screen, patrickogiddi.com/now. Go there. You can, on the site, there are various options of payment. You do a bank transfer, any way that's convenient for you, or you can pay through the secured internet, secured pay stack access, where you just use your card securely. As a matter of fact, I think they will have to also send you a code to your phone to confirm your charge. So it's 100% secured and without issues, right? So get started right now. Bronze offer 50,000 naira, silver offer 150, platinum offer 350,000 naira. But then I have something else. Okay, I can see a lot of you are going to the link already, but I have something else. And what is it? I call it the wow bonus. Something ninja cool, right? Something ninja cool, and is worth 50,000 naira in value. Note, this bonus for the first 10 person to take up any of the offer right now. If you take up any of the offer right now, you qualify additionally for this ninja cool technique, right? I call it the wow bonus. And what will it do? Is actually my secret, my own way of running Facebook ads, right? I still believe that there are things I've learned over time that help me make my Facebook ads better. Like how to target. You know, this is the product you sell. You don't just target, let's say, 1 million persons, whereas just 10,000 persons in that 1 million person need your product, thereby wasting money, dashing Facebook money. No. There's a way you can actually narrow down your searches, narrow down your targeting to that 10,000 people, so that you can actually target them with your ad and pay lesser. That's why it is commonplace for me to be paying peanuts, spending 1,000 naira and getting like 5 orders. I mean, spending 10,000 naira and getting like 100 orders. I mean, something like that. I perfected the plan myself. I've studied a lot of courses, a lot of them from Murray, from Haga, and a lot of them. But then I came up with how I can easily, a fail-proof way, you can just narrow down to who you are targeting, get down and get your ask directly to them, and then pay less than everybody. So I call it the wow bonus, and it's something ninja cool. It's 50,000 naira in value, and it's for the first 10 person that go for any of the offer. All right, platinum, bronze, silver, any of this, you get the ninja bonus. So get right on it right now. The link is there, patrickogiddi.com/now, or you click on the link that just popped out on the webinar window, and you'll be right there to get access to it. I can't wait to meet you there. I can't wait. But then I have to make this very clear. Right now, you have two choices. I mean, you have two choices right now. And the first one, the first choice you have right now, whether you like it or not, is do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, right? And if you do that, no problem. But the thing is, if there's a problem, it is between you and your conscience, not me. That's the first option. It's ultimately up to you. I understand if that's actually what you want, right? But the second option, turning up this small investment today compared to all the value you get in return, and just give it a shot. And believe me, if you do that, I'll make sure I go out to make sure you get value and real value for your time, for your investment, for your money. Value, you will always remember one day and say, oh, thank God I never missed out that. I thought we were just talking and talking, but thank God I never missed out that. If it works, great. If it works, great. If not, just ask for your money back and you'll get it. I don't know how that sounds. The real question is, which of this option are you going for? Well, I want to believe you are as smart as I know and as I think, and you know what to do. You know what's best for you. But then there's this tale of two persons. One of them would always think of every investment on himself in the other way. Like he thinks, no, this guy is trying to take advantage of me. No. Actually, he's a graduate, and the other guy is always fond of investing in himself when he finds programs, and stuff that can help his ministry. He want to invest, right? And then his investment was accumulating, and the other guy was just still living in that kind of a mindset. Then it gets to a point whereby the effect of compound investment on himself started working out. Then the other guy has no option than to start faking a lot of rubbish stories that this guy just started having money all of a sudden and all that, forgetting that this guy has been investing in himself over time. All right, this tale of these two guys is something that that keeps anytime I'm faced with a life-changing investment I should make, I tend to look at myself like, am I really okay? I'm investing in this, but let's just say I'm okay. Let's just say I'm convinced this is gonna pay. This is gonna work. But if for any reason, I know I've learned something from this. I don't want to be that guy that sees investing on himself like he straight money into the rivers, and then when something starts going good for the other guy, he starts talking cock and bull. He starts coming up with cock and bull stories. This tale of these two guys should always remind you that investment in yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself and your generation unborn. That's actually one of the things you can bequeath to your generations yet to come, right? So let me show you what to do next at patrickogiddi.com/now. Go there right now. The link is on your webinar window. If you're on the PC, it's actually on your right hand side, just by the chat side. I think if you're on a mobile phone, so mobile is below the video. You just hit the link and you'll be onto going good. All right. As a recap, you're gonna get bronze offer 255 in value, platinum offer 720,000 naira in value, silver offer 430,000 naira in value, plus the bonuses. If you didn't sign up immediately, well, you might miss this. You might miss this forever. That's reason one. Okay. Or you pay more later, yes, or you just continue searching and regretting for letting a lifetime opportunity slip. And one thing I hate in my life is regrets. I hate regrets. It's better that thing doesn't come around than me missing it and then regretting. Regret is one of my the one thing I don't want to happen to me. All right, bonus one. My 7-day mastermind series was 70,500 naira. For the first 20%, you go for the bronze offer. Then bonus two, you get the first bonus plus 10 email swipes you can use for your promotion. What's 100,000 naira? And both of them should worth over 170,000 naira. And this bonus is for the first 10% to take up the silver offer. Bonus three, you get all the two I mentioned earlier, plus access to the Facebook Ask Success by Kim Gast. Is worth $347. That's about 138,000 naira. And in total, the bonus in number 3 here should be like 308,500 naira. And for the first two persons that take up the platinum offer, you get this additional bonus. I think there's no other way to sweeten this than what I've just done. Because altogether, for the bronze offer, you are getting a value of 325,500 naira. For the platinum offer, you're getting a value of a million naira to 28,500 naira. And for the silver offer, you are getting a value of 600,500 naira value. Right? I'm nothing special. If you think I'm gifted with extraordinary knowledge and extraordinary ability, no, I'm nothing special. I'm just that normal Igbo guy. Yeah, normal Imo State guy. I'm not even so good at English, and I don't care, because then English doesn't put money on my table, doesn't put food on my table, doesn't pay Muna school fees and all that. I'm not so special, all right? Or even talking to people face to face. I suck at that. Like I said earlier, I suck at talking to people face to face. But I can still do 7 figures at will. All right. A lot of things. You are special. So go get this right now and leave the rest of the job for me. So I'm inviting you into the 6x more profits offer. Bronze 50,000, silver 150, platinum 350. patrickogiddi.com/now. If you need to contact me, send me an email at patrick@patrickogiddi.com. All right, I think I'll look through some of the questions you guys have there and see if I can take just a couple of them. If I can't take yours, then send me an email. Send them to my email. I will do well to take all of them, right? I'll do well to take all of them. Okay, there are no really much questions here, but then I think we'll find. We need the details of each of the package. Following Ogumide. Okay, yeah, I think it's in the video, and on the sites they will also be updated on the site. But right now, the link to pay for the packages are on the site, but you can just we can update them. Expect to see them from tomorrow, right? We need the details of each of the package. Yeah, I think I've answered that. It's Patrick, looking if there's any question here. I would like to work with you. Good. Okay. Good. I think that's a good one. Thank you for having you here, and hope to. Okay, another question here. With the figure of parties quoting today, be like say millionaire him the target today. No cost price of products yet. Can I pay next week Tuesday? Pat, that's Mr. Olu Adego. Well, it depends on the package you're going for, but then ultimately you can message me. Yeah, email me. How much do I need to start this business apart from your payment? Right? It depends on the one you're going for, Mr. Rolu Adebi. If you're going for the second, the silver or the bronze, the silver or the platinum, you're getting the products, which are the things you should buy. So the only thing you have to spend money on is just the cost of advertising, right? And with the way we're teaching you Facebook advertising and all, if you buy the platinum offer, then you know how to even start with as little as 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 naira and all that. The most important thing is to learn how to maximize your Facebook advertising and pay less for cheap clicks and exposure, right? Will offer be available tomorrow? Yeah, we're already almost in tomorrow, so sure it should be. Yeah, it should be. Can I get the details of each package again? Emmanuel, yes, you can get it. I think the detail will be on the list on the link. The patrickogiddi.com/now. From tomorrow, the detailed like what every of them contain will be on the from this night. You start seeing the details of the product. Can I pay? Okay, it makes super sense. Okay. All right, I think that should be all for now. I enjoyed myself, and I know you guys enjoyed yourself. If you have any question, feel free to message me. Feel free to send me an email to my email pat@patrickogiddi.com. All right, and then I will see how we can take it up from there. Thank you for being here, and hope to talk to you one more time. Peace out and have a good time. Thank you. Bye.